let's begin with understanding the functions of skin. As I said, the very first function and the most important function of the skin is to give shape to the body. The next important function is to protect body from any external injury. The third important function is to prevent entry of germs. The fourth important function we can say is to prevent harmful sun rays from affecting our body. The next important function is storage. It acts as a storage, and the main idea is the storage occurs through which cells? Adipose cells, as we have understood in our previous lectures. The next important function of skin is it is one of the 5 sense organs. So it is a sensory organ. It is also an excretory organ. How can we say it is an excretory organ? Removal of excess salt from the body, excess water and excess urea from the body occurs through skin. The next important function is another way through which we understand the importance of skin is how do we perceive our surroundings. That means it has a capability to regulate the temperature of the body and regulate it at around 37 degrees Celsius, and that is another important function. If it is higher than the surrounding, what would happen? The change in the surrounding does not affect our body temperature. So if it is higher than the surrounding, it indicates a fever or a disease situation within the individual organism. Now, there are various derivatives of skin. For example, hair, nail are some of the derivatives of skin. For skin, we do have various glands. These are sweat glands, sebaceous glands, or what we say oil glands. Good important glands that you must remember are the ceruminous glands, which secrete the earwax, the meibomian glands, which lubricate the eyes. Then we also have various important other functions of the skin, which involves grip. So gripping is another important function of skin. Now, if the skin is very smooth, what would happen? The grip won't be smooth, but if the skin has grooves, then the grip becomes more easy, we can say. So function of skin is again important. Now, some important diseases or disorders associated with skin. One is leucoderma. Leucoderma is a disorder where pigmentation of the skin is not proper. So that means the skin has white patches throughout the body. We call this as leucoderma. The next is albinism. Albinism is a disorder. It is mainly a hereditary disorder, and that is due to absence of melanin in the body or improper manufacturing of melanin in the body. So eyes, iris, eyebrows, hair gets golden white in color, skin gets pinkish, and that is due to the underlying blood capillaries being exposed. Also, the person usually develops albinism only when the person gets both the albino gene, that is from the mother as well as the father. So albinism has a classic characteristic of white skin, white hair, golden white hairs, pinkish skin color, and that's due to the visibility of the blood capillaries. It is a genetic disorder due to absence of melanin pigment. The another important disorder is leucoderma, which is white patches on the skin, and that is loss of the pigmentation in the skin. So that is something which talks about the functions of the skin and the primary disorders of the skin.